my welcome very short. Just a couple of points. Why AMTECH? Because we started AMTECH as a small sapling where, with an aim to kind of build the entire AM ecosystem, get the various stakeholders together and create a conducive environment. That's what's the aim behind creating AMTECH, which is today an interesting ecosystem where all the additive manufacturing players are present. And the second thing is why Hyderabad. So when we started, creating this event, when we planned it in Hyderabad, we had a lot of questions on why we are doing it in Hyderabad. And a couple of things which came out to me is one is the dynamic environment which is there. It's always buzzing. There's a lot of energy, and also the hunger for growth. And this is driven by the state and by KTR Garuji. And this is why one of the reasons we chose Hyderabad, because the energy and dynamism is what is needed by additive manufacturing industry as well. The dynamic nature and hunger for growth is very important for industries to adopt this technology. So before we move into the inaugural address, we have a few important announcements and MOUs releases to be done. So we would like to do them in the presence of our dignitaries today. To start the proceedings, I invite Dr. Ram Prabhu from Semilac to take it forward.
Thanks, Dr. Aditya, respected dignitaries. So we have three important announcements on behalf of Semilac. The first one is MOE signed with ASTM Singapore. Indeed, it's a historic moment for the Semilac, in fact for DRDO as well. It is the first time in Semilac history, under the able leadership of our Chief Executive Semilac, we enter the MOU with the prestigious standardization body, ASTM Singapore, in the field of metal additive manufacturing. Material qualification, AM process, and post-processing and part qualification. May I request C. Semilac from Semilac side and Alex from Adopt the Advanced Manufacturing Program, Asia Region, ASTM rep to come to the dais. Alex, please. Sir, already the MOE is signed, sir. Announcement is on the development of a AM pod, which is airworthy certified by Semilac. So it's indeed another feather in the cap of Semilac. I take privilege to announce the release of the certificate, airworthiness certificate for the first AM pod, aluminium pod, selector wall body, mission critical pod for the Western Transport Aircraft for our country. This work was undertaken under the able leadership of Sri APVS Prasad, Chief Executive Semilac, and Director Materials, Dr. Kale, and Regional Director, RCMA Foundry and Forge, Mr. CM Bhuneshwari. And it is very important to note that all the important activities, especially the documentation activities, has been completed in record time of 15 days. And most importantly, the total development and testing and certification time, if you look at it, it completed in a record time of 4 months. So you can see that the potential of this technology to help our Indian aviation industry. So to put it very simply, the total certification time we have taken from the PO placement from HAL Lucknow to the certification handing over is just 4.5 months. So that's the significance of this work. And looking at the technical side, so what advantage additive manufacturing gives, if you look at it, the properties of this part is at least 15 to 20% higher than what was existing, like the part which was developed by the castings. So that's a brief about this, the second release. So may I request to our Chief Executive Semilac and Director Materials and PA and Regional Director CM Bhuneshwari and the Wipro side representative Mr. Raghuman And from HAL Lucknow side, Mr. Girish, DGM Design, to come to the dais. Thank you, sir. Our last announcement from Semilac. The present chairman DRDO, erstwhile Director General Naval System and Materials DRDO, constituted a committee to formulate the approach and methods for additive manufacturing and its certification methodology in order to optimize the certification cycle time during indigenization of military materials for aeronautical applications without compromising the quality and safety aspects of the platform. So this committee was headed by Dr. Shirish Kale, Materials, Director Materials, Semilac, and Mr. S.K. Jha. He acted as a chairman for this committee. Dr. Ram Babu from RCMA Material, who acted as a member secretary. And we have, to make a meaningful report, what we did, we have judiciously selected the committee members from various AM organizations across India. And this report was swiftly prepared in a record time of 1.5 months. So may I request the following members to come to the dais to have a ceremonial release of this document. Chief Executive Semilac, Dr. Shirish S. Kale, Director Materials, and Sri S.K. Jha, Sri Aditya, even in fact Aditya also is one of the member, and Sri Saurabh from NCAM, Ram Kumar from Director from AMTECH, Priyesh from Director from Imaginarium, Sri Dr. Ankit Sahu from Managing Director Objective 5, again Raghuman from Wipro 3D, Raghuman, Ramesh Kumar, Scientist F from DMRL, Dr. Ram Babu from RCMA Materials, and finally me. Yeah. No problem, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Over to Aditya.
Thank you, Dr. Ramprabhu. Always good to see a stage full of AM enthusiasts and AM. It's always good when the stage is smaller for the AM industry as it grows. So may the stage grow and may the industry grow as well. Education and skilling is very important for AM to grow. And NCAM and IIT Hyderabad are doing something in that direction. NCAM is established by the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, Government of India, and the Government of Telangana in partnership with the industry. It is conceptualized with the vision to create and enable a sustainable ecosystem for product innovation in India, with emphasis on research, design, development, and testing through collaborative efforts between academia, industry, and government using the disruptive technology of additive manufacturing. IIT Hyderabad, as all of us know, is a premier institute of science and technology established in 2008. IITH has been consistently ranked in the top 10 institutes in India for the engineering according to NIRF, making it one of the most coveted schools for science technology in the country. The scope of this MOU is exploring offering joint degree courses on additive manufacturing, primarily focusing on working professionals. The courses designed are going to be unique and one of its kind offered in India and globally. It will have the potential to attract larger global audience. To conduct skill development programs like faculty development programs, workshops, seminars, professional development programs for the industry, students, faculty, startups, and government officials. So with this, I invite Professor Murthy from IIT Hyderabad and Professor Surya from IIT Hyderabad on behalf of Professor Murthy and Jaspreet Sidhu, who is CEO of NCAM, to release MOU.
I'm the Team Innovation, sir, at IIT Hyderabad. Thank you very much. Yes. Yes, we have an MOU. Exchange. You could hold that together. Okay, I think we'll just not open it. Yes, sir. And I also take care of the startups at IIT Hyderabad.
Thank you. And now we start with the inaugural address. And to start with, I'd like to invite Srimati Ramadevi Lanka ma'am to address the audience. Srimati Ramadevi Lanka is the Director, Emerging Technologies and Officer on Special Duty at the Information Technology and Communications Department, Government of Telangana. Her pioneering work involves formulation and implementation of policy frameworks for the state that would create a conducive environment for the growth of emerging technologies and assist the government in leveraging these technologies for better governance. I invite ma'am.
Honorable Minister. Hello? Hello? It's better. Yeah. Honorable Minister for Municipal Administration, Information Technology, Electronics and Communication, Shri KT Ramarao Garu, respected Principal Secretary